the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Hudson Auto Works is conveniently located off of Highway 29, 812 Post Street, Greensboro, North Carolina. Our beautiful 15,000 square feet facility is home to 21 highly trained professionals offering used car sales, collision repair, automotive detailing, and the best customer service you won't find anywhere else. Visit us at www.hudsonautoworks.com or call us at 336-772-0685.
Join us at East Coast Wings and Grill. Enjoy 75 tasty flavors of buffalo wings, fresh salads, burgers, and a variety of delicious dishes. Experience a family-friendly atmosphere you can't get anywhere else. Fresh, family, fun.
Get your business noticed with quality vinyl vehicle wraps from Roof Sign Service. Roof Sign Service has been providing truck lettering and quality printed vehicle graphics for over 50 years. Now they offer premium digital printing wraps for all types of vehicles. Add a new element of energy to your company's image. Get more mileage out of your business-to-business advertising by wrapping your vehicle into a moving billboard from Roof Sign Service. Roof Sign Service in Greensboro, where you can get wrapped and get noticed.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Elevated Television live here on YouTube. I am your host, Cody Deemers. Hope everybody's having an amazing Sunday afternoon. We're coming at you with round number 6 of the Pitwall Podcast Stock Car Tour here at IRP, Lucas Oil Raceway Park. Like I said, hope everybody's having a fantastic afternoon. Having a good afternoon. Still waiting on the baby. Still no baby, as you guys know. Me and my wife are expecting a baby. Still no baby, hoping to have a baby Wednesday. She's ready. She's ready. I'm ready. The whole 9 yards. We're all ready. So, anytime, any day. Coming to you here from Lucas Oil Raceway Park. Kind of a special place to me. I only live about 45 minutes down the road from this racetrack. Was actually supposed to go watch the truck race, and some things come up and didn't go. Very new, unique joint. Got a road course, oval track, drag strip, you name it, it's got it just about. Big truck series race happens here every year. Then you got the ARCA series. They come here. They race the events. So a lot of different stuff comes here. You have the big Boars Compact Touring Series that comes here. You have the the midget or sprint cars. I think it's the sprint car tour. They come here. You have NHR that goes right down right across the venue to the drag strip. So that's pretty cool to say the least. A lot of different events, a lot of different stuff has been hosted here. If you don't know what the Vors is the front wheel drives. And it's different to see a front wheel drive, and up here they're called the Vors Compact Tour, and it's a front wheel drive. They don't have a mini stock division, but it is a front wheel drive and a rear wheel drive kind of mixed together, but you don't see very many rear wheel drives in them. Whereas down home in the south, you have the U-car division and the mini stock division. Whereas up here you don't. You have the front wheel drives. You don't see mini stocks unless you go to the Outlaw mini stocks that race at the Speed Room, which is only about 15 minutes from this racetrack. So pretty cool to say the least. What happens. And another cool thing is you got the late models for the Pitwall Podcast.car Tour coming here. You don't see late models come here. I don't think in all my years of watching racing I've ever seen late models come to Lucas Oil Raceway Park. Once known as O'Reilly Raceway Park before Lucas Oil transferred over the sponsorship and ownership of it to change the name on it. So pretty cool, interesting things here coming at you. About 12 minutes left here in practice. Ross Dalton sits top of the board with a 22.434. Coming off last week at USA, eventful race, 17 drivers showed up, only 11 today. So a very small field. These guys usually run 100 laps or 125 laps. These guys are running 100 laps tonight. So definitely something different for all these guys. I was speaking to Ross earlier on in the week, and he said, man, are we running 125 laps? He said, man, I don't know yet. He said, I got to get some things situated. He wasn't able to make 125 laps on a set of tires. And as you know, these guys don't get any tires. They've got to make the tires they have on the race car last 125 laps. And he just couldn't make it before the tires would blow off, or he would run out of gas, or something possibly would go wrong with the race car. So he decided to shorten it to 100 laps. Still no tires, so definitely going to be an interesting, to say the least, as they've got to adjust to the 100 laps. This track is very technical. It's almost like I feel like it's like Darlington. Whereas Darlington, you got to run the high side right against the wall. That's the fast way around this racetrack. If you're not on the high side, you're going backwards. Definitely going to be an interesting race. You're going to see a lot of 2-wide racing, maybe even 3-wide racing. You're going to see a lot of these guys trying to dive it off in the corner on the apron to try to get almost like a dirt track move, a slide job up the corner and get up in front of somebody. Coming off USA last week, that was different. Where you got banking in the corner. USA is shut down now, but you got banking in the corner. Where you could race 2x2x2. We seen and you ain't really race 2x2. It was more of a single file race. We had one caution with Blake Thronberg, the leader, spinning off a 2. I was talking to him this week about what happened there. He said his wheel and pedals come disconnected. So it still ended up winning the race. So that's going to see if he can rebound here. As he's won the last 3 races in a row. So going for number 4 tonight. And, he's got Ross Dalton, and Dalton Ledbetter, Jordan Bear, Cody Pace, Buddy Isles Jr., Jeremy Beecham, Jeffrey Johnson, Brian Rose, Ryan DeWigley, and Speedy Bird all hunting him down to knock him off the top of the board here with to get a win tonight. Ross Dalton struggled all season. Hasn't really had a good finish this season. Him and Dalton Ledbetter got into some incidents last week and caused a little bit of problems and animosity between the two. So we're going to see if that relays over to this week. So definitely going to be interesting. Taking a look at your points real fast. Points. Looks like Blake Thronberg with 152 is in first. Ross Dalton 140 in second. Jordan Blair 135 in third. With Gary Ledbetter sitting fourth with 131. And then Dave Bichner with 128. And if I'm not mistaking, Cody Pace is racing for Dave Bichner. Dave Bichner, if you don't know who Dave Bichner is, he's a regular on the tour. Usually comes in, practices real good, starts in the back, saves his mess, and he's there at the end. He's not going to be here this week. So Cody Pace is elected to sub in for Dave Bishner to run for Dave Bishner, so Dave Bishner can still get some points to try to win the championship. So props up to Cody Pace as he's going to try to get that. We're going to go down trackside though and show you the last 8 minutes worth of practice, and then we'll take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll have qualifying. So here we go down track. We're going to get me off the screen, and as we see on the board there, Ross Dalton with a 22.400. Is your quick time, 22.459, set down by Blake Thronberg in second, Dalton Ledbetter third, Jordan Blair fourth, Cody Pace in fifth, Buddy Isles sixth, Jeremy Beauchamp in seventh, Jeffrey Johnson, the number 27 machine, in eighth. There you see on your screen Dalton Ledbetter. Brian Rose in ninth, Ryan the Weekly 10th, and Speedy Bird rounds out your top 11 here at IRP. 7 minutes and 50 seconds left here in practice. We're going to show you couple things here. Your broadcaster's been hard at work this week. Got a couple different things. As you see there, currently 8th is Jeffrey Johnson as he's getting up to speed here. And like I said, the 27, as you see him up high, Cody Pace, the 84, you see him up high. As the highway's the way to go. Definitely, you definitely don't want to be down there on that bottom. I raced here with these guys, I think it's been about a couple days ago, maybe a week ago now. And I tried to run the bottom, and it was a no-go. You could not run the bottom. The bottom was nowhere where you wanted to be. Being on the bottom was a no-go. It was somewhere you didn't want to be. You were out there in no man's land. It was almost like trying to find a big needle in a million yard hayfield. So definitely out there in no man's land on that bottom. So see Jeffrey Johnson coming there around the off tight entry. Not sure if that's just their driving style or what. We're gonna go here and see Ross Dalton. He's not on the racetrack. Blake Thronberg, Gary Ledbetter. That's currently third. You see him there on your screen. 107, 810, 112, 107, almost 117 mile an hour into the corner there for Mr. Gary Ledbetter. To me, that's moving. That's moving going into the corner. Especially on a flat track like this. This track compares a lot to Langley too, as it's flat, tight, narrow corners. The difference is you run the top here, you run the bottom at Langley. So that's a couple different things. As we see Jordan Blair not on track, Cody Pace there. Looks like he was carrying 117, and you see him right up against that wall, way up top there. I mean, like I said, running like he would have Darwin. Way up there in that third group. And that's what I said, you're going to see a lot of these guys. It's going to be a fight to get to the top here on the restart. So definitely going to be interesting to say the least. Definitely going to be very, very courtesy, because another thing you got to watch is such a tight racetrack. You got to run the top. You're going to have to be careful of not running each other over. We haven't had a lot of cautions this season. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see some of these guys that, try to be aggressive, but also trying to be conservative and not run each other over. So definitely a lot of new things that you're going to have to learn here with this track. It's very different to where some of the tracks we're going to schedule. Next week. Looking ahead at next week, North Wilkesboro next Sunday night. I believe it's the 24th, my birthday, is when these guys go their next race. Excuse me, the 17th. The 17th will be North Wilkesboro. I will not personally be here due to baby reasons. So I'm going to do my best to try to get you guys a broadcast for that race, so you guys can watch all the action live here on Elevated Television. But we are not sure yet. So bear with us on there as you see Cody Pace coming down pit road. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to be going into qualifying. So don't go anywhere because you do not want to miss all the action here on Elevated Television. When we come back here, we'll have it going into qualifying. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back here at IRP.
Join us at East Coast Wings and Grill. Enjoy 75 tasty flavors of buffalo wings, fresh salads, burgers, and a variety of delicious dishes. Experience a family-friendly atmosphere you can't get anywhere else. Fresh, family fun.
Hudson Auto Works is conveniently located off of Highway 29, 812 Post Street, Greensboro, North Carolina. Our beautiful 15,000 square feet facility is home to 21 highly trained professionals offering used car sales, collision repair, automotive detailing, and the best customer service you won't find anywhere else. Visit us at www.hudsonautoworks.com or call us at 336-772-0685.
And we are back here, ladies and gentlemen, at the Lucas Oil Raceway Park here in Claremont, Indiana. Only about 45 minutes from the broadcast booth here for the Pitwall Podcast Stock Car Tour for the Setzer Racing and Development 100 here on tap tonight. Not too many drivers showed up, but we're going to do the best with what we got and what we know, and hopefully these 11 drivers put on an amazing race here for you guys here in the race. I'm looking here at your practice results. Ross Dalton is top of the board with Blake Fernberg, Gary Ledbetter, Jordan Blair in 4th, Cody Pace 5th, Buddy Isles 6th, Jeremy Beauchamp 7th, Jeffrey Johnson 8th, Brian Rose 9th, Austin Bird 10th, and Ryan DeWickley rounds out your top 10 there. It looks like a couple of drivers may be on the racetrack. Let's see if we can find out here. Drivers meeting is underway here for these guys. So guys are trying to get everything situated here. Can make sure all these guys know what's going to happen here. As you see a beautiful overhead shot there of the Lucas Oil Raceway Park here at IRP. If you look over to your right-hand side of your screen, that is the pit area where all them tractor trailers are. And it looks like we have just adjusted over into qualifying form here. If you don't know how qualifying works, 5 minutes of qualifying, lone qualifier. Everybody goes out on the racetrack at one time and gets out on the racetrack. Looks like Mr. Dalton Ledbetter is going to be top of the going out first here. See what his time's going to be. We got Buddy Isles on track. Austin Bird at number 16. Now, Austin Bird, I know y'all are normally used to seeing him in the bright red Trading Paints race car. Jordan Blair and Michael Still over at AC Customs Graphics hooked him up. Jordan Blair, one of his longtime friends, one of the racers here in the Pitwall Podcast store, got up with Michael Still over at AC Custom Graphics and said, hey, man, I need to hook my buddy up with a paint, and he done just that. Looks like Ross Dalton's coming out of the pits here in that Zeem setup shop, number 50. Jordan Blair on that. Man, that's I like everybody's paint scheme here today, but if I had to pick one paint scheme out of everybody's car, I would have to say Jordan Blair. That metallic red with the white, with the black number, with the red around the number, that car is beautiful. 10 out of 10 race car. No other race car to me beats that race car. I love it. Amazing, amazing, amazing. As we go down the board, we got Jeffrey Johnson sitting on pit road. Austin Bird out on the pits. There you see him. There you see Austin Bird. Got Jeffrey Johnson, Ross Dalton. Not sure what happened to him. He's still not out. Ryan Nowicki. Appreciate everybody tuning in, hanging out, having a ball tonight. Appreciate everybody tuning in to Elevated Television here on YouTube. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Sunday afternoon. If you're just tuning in, we got qualifying here on the way. These guys are getting out of their on track for qualifying. Austin Bird there on the screen sitting perfect for us. Let's see if he picks it up here. No, he is not going to pick it up. As we see Brian Rose. Brian Rose, I believe that's actually Corey Rose. Corey Rose in that number 3 machine as he blinks out there. And he'll come back and we'll be on Buddy Isles in that number 11 rocket machine. Buddy Isles raced at Wake County the other week for that Cars Tour race. Big competitor there in the Cars Tour. As he's going to be sitting currently 4th. He's going to knock Austin Bird back down to 6th. Dalton Ledbetter still sitting top of the board. Ross with a 22.442. Ross Dalton with a 22.534 second. Jordan Blair with a 22.540 third. Blake Fernberg sitting 4th with a 22.578. And Buddy Isles runs out there top 5. 618 there. Here for the Pitwall Podcast Stock Car Tour. Still 2 drivers left to take a time. Here comes one of them, Jeffrey Johnson out of Hudson, North Carolina. He's going to get loose. Then you got Jeremy Beauchamp. Back to Jeffrey Johnson. Jeffrey Johnson coming off of turn number 4. Let's see if he can pick it up. Currently sitting 8th. Let's see if he picks up. 23.061 does not go any faster than what he normally is. Here comes Blake Fernberg, the man from last week. Then you got Ross Dalton. Let's see if he picks up from his previous lap. On the backstretch. We're going to go back on board with Ross Dalton. Here we go, down the backstretch. Ross Dalton trying to beat Ledbetter and Frohnberg. Frohnberg and Dalton tied with the same time here in qualifying. Off of turn number 4. Let's see if Ross Dalton can pick it up. 22.499. He's going to move himself to 2nd. He is going to outdo Blake Frohnberg. Wow. As we see Cody Pace here. Cody Pace on track now, has not taken a time yet. Looks like Brian Rhodes is not going to be able to take a time either. Cody Pace first coming to the green flag. Let's see what he's got. 22.442 time to beat so far, set down by Dalton Ledbetter. Out of Lexington, North Carolina. Down the backstretch, Cody Pace goes. That number 84 ZYN sponsored machine. Through turns 3 and 4. Off of turn number 4. See what his first lap's going to be. He's going to get a little loose. 22.583 for the number 84. That's going to put him 5th. He's going to knock Buddy Isles back down to 6th. Down the backstretch off of 2. These guys get 3 laps of qualifying. He's going to blink out a little bit. Oh, he is only going to get 1 lap. Tough break there for the number 84 machine. With that being said, we're going to get your starting lineup here for tonight's race. Road number 1, starting on the pole out of Lexington, North Carolina. Driving the number 32, it's Dalton Ledbetter. To his outside, driving the number 50, Zeem Setup Shop sponsored machine out of Liberty, North Carolina. Give it up for Ross Boo Boo Dalton. Road number 2, driver the number 22, starting to the inside. He has won 3 weeks here in a row. Another Zeem sponsored machine. It's Blake Thronberg. To his outside of the road, and road number 2, starting 4th, out of Walkertown, North Carolina, driver the number 19, it's Jordan Blair. Starting in row number 3, we just seen him qualifying, that ZYN sponsored Camaro. Driving the number 84, it's Cody Pace. Starting to his outside, the number 11, that Rocket sponsored machine, it's Buddy Isles. Road number 4, that Carolina machine, you see him there on your screen in the 69, it's Jeremy Beecham. To his outside, starting 8th, and the Rusty Wallace lookalike, out of Hudson, North Carolina, driving the number 27, it's Jeffrey Johnson. Starting in row number 5, out of Trinity, North Carolina, we were just talking about him in the Setzer Racing Development, sponsored number 16, it's Austin Bird. To his outside, that number 74, that nationwide sponsored number 74, it's Ryan Nowicki. And last but not least, back on row number 6, driving number 3, Dylan Hurt Senior lookalike. Starting 11th, it's Brian Rose. And that's going to do it here for your Pitwall Podcast Stock Car Tour. Starting lineup. Hundred laps is the distance. Just to give you a little track info, 0.686 miles around this joint, 4 turns. 100 laps is the distance. Last week's winner, Blake Thronberg, gonna try to go 4 in a row here. Your current weather conditions here, 72 degrees in the air, 0 humidity, 74 degrees track temp, 2 mile-an-hour winds north. Currently partly cloudy here at IRP. Pace trucks, lights are off, 1 to go. Dalton Ledbetter is going to choose the outside here. As you do know, the out leader always gets to choose the outside here in the Pitwall Podcast Stock Car Tour. Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet. Let them know you're watching and where you're watching from here on Elevated Television. They're going to come down the backstretch to aggress in rows. Through turns 3 and 4, Dalton Ledbetter in the 32, Ross Boo Boo Dalton in the number 50. He's going to lead them to the green flag. Get on your feet as they're going to come off the corner. Off of turn number 4. We are underway here at IRP. Green flag in the air. We are back underway. Race for the Pitwall Podcast Stock Car Tour. Down off in a 1 and 2. They're going to be about 3 wide here. Ross Boo Boo Dalton going to lead lap number 1. Remember I said earlier, practice, you're probably going to see a lot of single file racing, maybe 2 wide, 3 wide racing. Looking on back here, you got Jordan Blair. Jordan Blair, that number 19, Romeo Guest, Setzer Racing Development, AC Custom Sponsor Machine. He's got to get a little loose. Cody Pace going to try to look to the inside. Looks like everybody in the top 4 trying to ride, but here comes Cody Pace. Cody Pace on the bottom. Jordan Blair trying to stick to the outside of Dalton Ledbetter. Dalton Ledbetter pulls it. Here comes Jordan to the inside. Down the back stretch, or front stretch into 1. Jordan Blair style handle to door handle. Here comes the 84. The 84, Cody Pace going to try to work with the 19. He's going to try to get a 2-for-1 deal here in the 3. Through turns 3 and 4, Jordan Blair on the outside. The outside has the momentum. It's where you want to be. He just doesn't have the veer off the corner to get around him down the front stretch. As we look a little bit further back here, Blake Thronberg sitting in 2nd. Last week's winner here at USA. Remember, these guys get no tires. They're going to have to make their tires lasting. 100 laps. Usually it's 125, so they've got 25 laps cut off this week. So definitely going to be a different race here as we skim through the field towards the back. Buddy Isles, Brian Rose, Jeffrey Johnson, Ryan Nowicki, Austin Bird, all back there at the top 11. As we see the top 5, the top 4, you can really throw a blanket He's trying to get a single foul here. Nobody really trying to push too much. Nobody trying to really, gain too much. Everybody just kind of riding it out, waiting, kind of, being patient, I should say. Bumper that number 84 though. Do not count him out. He is from here comes the 22 of Ross Dalton, or Blake Kronberg on the back bumper of Ross Dalton. Through turn 1, down the backstretch. Here comes the 22 machine. Trying to look to the inside of the 50 machine. That 22 looks fast. Ross Dalton trying to hold him off though. Down off of 2, down the backstretch. Here comes the number 22. But meanwhile, here comes Jordan Blair. Jordan Blair on the back bumper, the number 84, Cody Pace. He's going to drive it off in there a little bit harder than he usually does. To the inside of the 84. But meanwhile, we got a battle for your race lead. But they're starting a battle here for third. Too many battles to look for. Which one do we keep our eyes on? Pace with a beer full, that number 19, that metallic red. You know that's got to be immenseful looking in your rear mirror, seeing a bright red race car all over your back bumper. Same thing for Ross. Ross has got a beer full of the 22 machine. Laps of 100 laps complete here at IRP for the Pitwall Podcast Stock Car Tour for the Setzer Racing Development 100. Here comes the 22 machine. Here comes Brian Rose. Brian Rose is trying to catch number 69, but behind him, Buddy Isles Jr. and that number 11. Here comes Speedy Bird. Speedy Bird to the 16. Howe Racing Products machine. He's going to get loose off the apron. He's going to look to the inside. This is a battle for the number 8 position. Brian Rose and Beauchamp, Beecham, Beecham. That number 69, he's got a mirror full of the 11. Here comes the 11, Buddy Isles. 7 is our spot. To the inside, Brian Rose is going to get in the wall a little bit. Here comes the number 11. To the inside, off of 2, down the backstretch, he's going to clear him. Here comes Speedy Bird. Speedy Bird to the inside. Also on that number 16. What a run by Speedy Bird. Speedy Bird has been working a lot here. On iRacing. Remember, he used to play in the player's kitchen, at the kitchen table. So now he's got his own internet as his own house, so now he's had more time to get on here and practice, and it's showing itself here at IRP. We go back up front here for the battle for your race lead. There we go. Left-hand side of your screen, excuse me. The top ticker was being a little crazy. Down the back stretch, the 50 and the 22 still duking it out. This is a battle for first. Here comes the 22 trying to get around him. Here comes Jordan Blair. Jordan Blair, that number 19 to the inside. To the inside inside of the number 84 that time. Still can't complete the pass. Still doesn't have the momentum off the corner. Here comes the 19 Trine again. He's going to try to reel itself back in, get back to the back bump of that 84, try to close the gap, try to get back into it, but up front, Thronberg has closed the gap on the number 50 machine. Down the backstretch. Here comes the 22. Can the 22 get to him? No, the 22 is going to back off, try to get him up off the corner. Here he comes to the inside. Still not enough momentum. Behind them, Cody Pace, Jordan Blair still duking it out. Gary Ledbetter, Jeffrey Johnson right there. Looks like Jeffrey Johnson is a lap down there. Laps of 100 laps complete. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back here live at IRP, we're going to have more and all of the action here at the Lucas Oil Raceway Park for the Pitwall Podcast Stock Car Tour for the Setzer Racing and Development 100. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll have more here live on Elevated Television.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic, real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Hudson Auto Works is conveniently located off of Highway 29, 812 Post Street, Greensboro, North Carolina. Our beautiful 15,000 square feet facility is home to 21 highly trained professionals offering used car sales, collision repair, automotive detailing, and the best customer service you won't find anywhere else. Visit us at www.hudsonautoworks.com or call us at 336-772-0685.
Join us at East Coast Wings and Grill. Enjoy 75 tasty flavors of buffalo wings, fresh salads, burgers, and a variety of delicious dishes. Experience a family-friendly atmosphere you can't get anywhere else. Fresh, family, fun.
And we are back here, and we got a battle for your race lead here. Thronberg to the inside of the number 50 machine. Down off into turn number 1. They're going to touch a little bit. Thronberg to the inside in that Team Z's machine. Off of turn number 2, down the back straight away. Here they come side by side. Ross Dalton on the outside. Thronberg on the bottom. 28 laps complete here at IRP. Here comes the number 50 machine. Still trying to fight him on the outside. Let's see if he crosses him up here. Down the back straightaway. Looks like Thronberg's going to clear him, but here comes back the number 50 machine. Meanwhile, behind them, we got Cody Pace and Jordan Blair duking it out as well. But don't count out Gary Ledbetter. Gary Ledbetter coming. He is a man on a mission right now. We're going to take a look at the positions gained. See who's gained the most positions so far. Looks like the number 3 of Brian Rose has gained 5 positions from where he has started. So congratulations to the number 3 machine on gaining the most positions so far. Pretty cool, neat thing. We got it here on Elevated Television. As you see, the number 84 still holding off the number 19, Jordan Blair. They're starting to reel in with Ross Dalton. Got to be in the water. As Ross Dalton maybe took back and saving tires, trying to play the game, wait it out, play a little bit of strategy. 32 laps off 100, still a long ways to go. We went green so far the entire time. No real pressure, and then you got to almost wonder, did he maybe burn his equipment up too early? So this track is technical, but here comes the 50. The 50 of Ross Dalton, trying to get back to the back bumper of the number 22. Let's go on the drone cam. Here we go. Through turns 1 and 2. Excuse me. Is this 1 and 2? Yeah, this is 1 and 2. Down the backstretch. Nope. Excuse me. Down the front stretch. Into 1 and 2 now. Here comes the 50. The 22 of Blake Fernberg in that black machine. Here comes the 50 of Ross Dalton, trying to get back to the back bumper down the backstretch. Off into turn number 3. Here comes the 50. The 50's going to dive it off in there. Come to the inside. Try to pull along inside. Here comes a lap car, Jeffrey Johnson. What is Jeffrey Johnson going to do? Ross Dalton's fiercely trying to fight to get around the number 22 machine. Lap car, Jeffrey Johnson's going to pull down to the bottom. Here comes the 50, trying again. See if he tries it again. Here he goes, back to the inside through 3 and 4. He's going to pull his nose along to the back bumper, down the back straightaway. Here he comes, trying to get him through 1 and 2, down the back, down the front stretch again, off of 3 and 4. Couldn't make it work through 1 and 2, trying to get it through 3 and 4. Here he comes, trying again. Down the front stretch. Ross Dalton still cannot make nothing work here. As he is trying his heart out to get the number 22. Here comes Cody Pace. Cody Pace in that number 84. Reeling in Ross Dalton. Here comes Cody Pace back down the back bumper of him. We're on the nose cam here. Here comes Ross Dalton. Ross Dalton trying to get to the back bumper of Blake Fernberg. Down the first stretch. Here comes the 50. You got a 3-way battle for your lead here, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to take your eyes off of it because you don't know. There's no telling what you'll miss. Down the back straightaway. Ross Dalton's going to get in the wall there. Hard lick for the number 50 machine into the outside wall down the back stretch. Heavy damage there. You see it on the right front of the number 50. Here comes the 50. Doesn't look like he hurt him too much. He's going to try to get back to the 22 machine. Comes Buddy Isles. Buddy Isles is another lap car. Will Ross Dalton try to use him as a pick down the back straightaway? He's going to try to get to him. Here comes the number 50 machine trying to use the lap car as a pick. The lap car is going to try to go low. They're going to be nose to tail. The 50 cannot do it. He's going to try to drive it off in there. No. Still can't get to the back inside of the 22. 42 laps of 100 complete here at IRP for the Pitwall Podcast Stock Car Tour. Blake Fernberg is your leader, Ross Dalton second. And what a battle these two are putting on here. What a show these two are putting on here. Cody Pace sits third, Jordan Blair fourth, Gary Ledbetter sitting fifth, Brian Rose sixth, Austin Burge seventh, Jeremy Beauchamp eighth, Buddy Isles sitting ninth, Ryan Nowicki in 10th, and Jeffrey Johnson rounds up your top 11. But back up front, Ross Dalton, back to the inside of the number 22. No, he's going to tuck back in front of behind him down the front stretch. Ross Dalton trying to get to the inside of the 22, trying to make him burn his stuff up a little bit. We're riding behind him. Remember, these guys are teammates. This is a D&T racing right here, the 22 and the 50. Oh, the 22, 50 is going to touch the 22. Side by side down the front stretch. Wow! How Ross Dalton saved that race car. Now Blake Furberg saved that race car. They're going to touch again down the backstretch. Side by side. No, they're going to tuck back in behind each other. Here comes the 50 machine. Trying to get back to the inside. Here comes the 22. Trying to block him a little bit. Here comes the 50, trying to get back to him. Buddy Isles still right there, hanging on, trying not to go a lap down. Looking at the red for a caution. Here comes the 84. That's the 84 Cody Pace, the ZYN sponsored machine. Here comes Cody Pace. He's all over the back number 50 machine. Into 1 and 2. Down through 1 and 2. Here comes the 84. The 84 is going to go around him. Ross is going to shift up and say, hey, man, you want it? There you go. Go get him. Here comes the 84. Trying to run down that 22. Halfway, next time, or this time by, halfway when they cross the line. 50 laps of 100 complete here at IRP. Lucas Oil Raceway Park here in Claremont, Indiana. What a first 50 laps we have seen here for the Pitwall Podcast Stock Car Tour. No cautions have come out yet. We're going to give you a quick race summary of the first 50. 51 laps to go. No cautions. No caution laps. One lead change here at the halfway. But here comes Cody Pace. Cody Pace lets ZYN, and we got a yellow flag. Yellow flag is out. Not too sure what happened there. Let's see if we can't figure it out. Doesn't look like nobody spun around. Not sure if that was a halfway break or what. Doesn't look like nobody has spun out. Crazy race so far. 50 laps to go. Wow. Heck of a first 52 laps. I believe caution laps do count. Wow. Don't see any caution. Don't see anybody wrecked on the racetrack. Timing and scoring, showing everybody's where they need to be. Ryan Nowicki, Buddy Isles, Jeffrey Johnson. Ryan Nowicki and Buddy Isles are 1 lap down. Jeffrey Johnson's 2. Looks like Ryan Nowicki will be the lucky dog here. And I believe if Buddy Isles stays out, he should get the waiver out. We're going to try to pull in our first place man here at halfway. Blake Thronberg, Cody Deemer's up here in the booth. Got a copy. Give me just a second to get you situated here. Alrighty, man. Crazy first 50 laps. No cautions. Heck of a race between you and Ross there. I'm not sure if this is a halfway break or what, but man, walk me through the first 50 laps. Did you think Ross was going to get to you there?
I know he's got something for me. I definitely know that. It is a halfway break. We did decide that no cautions in the first 50 laps, so get you a halfway break. I rode behind him for a little bit, kind of saving, and then I know once I got to him, if I could get around him and kind of set the pace, I'd be all right. But other than that, we got somebody else coming up behind us too. I don't know how much Cody's been saving, but he seems like he's pretty fast too. So we'll see how the second half of the race goes.
All righty. Well, congratulations on being the halfway break leader here, and good luck for these next 50 laps.
Thank you, bud.
And that is a word there with Blake Thronberg, your number 22 machine, halfway break leader with 54 of 100 laps complete here at IRP for the Pitwall Podcast Stock Car Tour Sensor Racing and Development 100. Race fans, a heck of a race so far. 11 cars, no cautions. And you think, oh, it's 11 cars, there shouldn't be any cautions. You would be surprised. This track is tricky. It's a tricky track. It is hard to drive, and then when you have no tires, one little mistake can mess your whole race up. You know, you got to save from lap 1 to lap 100. You know, and that's a big key. As we see him doubled up here, Blake Thornburg's going to elect to take the inside here, the number 22. 84, Cody Pace. We've seen him strong. He's come from 5th to 2nd here in 55 laps. We're going to see what they do. Blake Thornburg, Cody Pace, Ross Boo Boo Dalton, Jordan Blair, Dalton Ledbetter, Brian Rose, Austin Bird, Jeremy Beauchamp. Going to lead him into the green flag restart zone. And we are back on the way here at IRP. Cody Pace did not get a good start there. And oh boy. Here comes Ross Dalton. Ross Dalton back to the inside. Here comes the 50 machine. Side by side. Here comes Ledbetter behind him. Battling with Jordan Blair. Here comes the 50 machine. The 50 machine to the inside of your race leader. He's going to be loose. Look at him wheeling into that race car on the here. Oh! The Cody Pace. We got a big wreck. Big wreck. Off into turn number 1 and 2. Wow. Cody Pace and Ross Boo Boo Dalton, Jordan Blair. Let's go back and see what happened there, ladies and gentlemen. See right here. Ross Boo Boo Dalton's a little bit loose there off the corner. Then you got the 50. Oh, man, let's go back and get a better review on that one. We're going to go on board here with Cody Pace in the cockpit. We're going to go back one more time and look at it from Jordan Blair's point of view. Looks like Ross just tried to find Jordan Blair. Dalton Ledbetter had nowhere to go there. Tough break for them guys. Not what they wanted to see here. Definitely a bad idea there. I'm not sure, like I said, I'm not sure what happened. Looks like to me that Ross tried to fill a hole maybe that wasn't there, or Cody Pace may have come down a little bit, not too sure. Looks like a racing incident though, and gonna clean it up here and go back racing with about 40 laps of 100 to go. A little under 40, excuse me. Remember, caution laps do count, so the longer, when they're on the pits, when the pace car passes them, they do go a lap down. Laps of 100 complete so far here at IRP. If you're just tuning in, appreciate everybody that's tuning in. Hope everybody's having an amazing Sunday afternoon. I'm your host, Cody Demers, aka Rooster. Hope everybody's having an amazing Sunday afternoon. Beautiful weather up here in Indiana. Not sure what it is right where you're watching from, but if you're watching and you can chat, let me know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on, and what your weather is like in where you're from. I'd like to hear a lot of you guys where y'all are from, and what stuff like that. Let me know who you're cheering for. Also, let me know what kind of fans we got. Gives these drivers boosts confidence in them to know who's cheering for them, so they know they're at least racing for people that are watching. 61 laps complete here so far. So far, so good. A good race. Dalton there, you see him coming around trying to get his laps back. Thornburg's going to elect to take the bottom again. Here comes Brian Rose. Brian Rose up to the outside. Newwick, Ledbetter. Buddy Isles sits 5th. Austin Bird 6th. Beauchamp 7th. Cody Pace, Jordan Blair, Ross Dalton all elected to go to the back. Gonna restart here. Looks like Ross Dalton's gonna be about 1 or 2 laps down here as we take the green flag. Blake Thronberg, Brian Rose going to lead them into the Pitwall podcast restart zone here at IRP. And we are back underway here. What a great start to the 22. Brian Rose not going to start. He's going to hold up the outside line, but here comes the number 74 to the bottom. He's going to let everybody go. Led better in that number 32 machine. Looking down to the bottom. Drive it off in the corner. Here comes the 32 machine. The 32 of Dalton Ledbetter. Here comes Buddy Isles. Buddy Isles, somebody we haven't really talked about. Lap down earlier. Slide back now. It's up to third. Battle for third. Almost battle for second. We are back under yellow flag here. Looks like that's going to be the number 69 of Jeremy Beauchamp. Let's find out what happened here. Down the back straightaway, this is what you're watching. Beauchamp at the number 69. Oh boy, looks like the 16 of Austin Bird just turned Cody Pace and everybody piled in behind him. Here comes the 84. 84 to the bottom. Like the 84 tried to do the same thing pretty much Ross done. And the 16 was like, nope, I'm not backing down, I'm not giving my spot. Got to get back up to the 84. That is what brought out your caution here. With 65 laps complete of 100. Now's when the wrecks start happening. You know, you hear a lot of people say, oh, in a longer race like this, everybody starts riding for the first, 50 or so laps, and then the last 20, 25 laps is caution fest. And cautions breed cautions. They always say that as well. So definitely going to be interesting to say the least if we can go back green here, or the saying is going to be cautions breed cautions. .67 laps complete of 100, and it's still all Blake Thronberg, Gary Ledbetter second, Buddy Isles third, Brian Rose fourth, Ryan Lewicki fifth, Jordan Blair sixth, Jeffrey Johnson sits in seventh, Austin Bird eighth, Jeremy Beauchamp ninth, Cody Pace 10th, and it looks like Ross Dalton is in 11th. Looks like Ross Dalton is done for the day. We're going to come back here. Blake Thronberg, Dalton Ledbetter going to lead them into the restart zone. Green flag back in the air. 67 laps of 100 complete. 68, excuse me. And we've already got a big wreck. Not sure what happened there. Looks like it started from Jordan Blair's point of view. Let's go back a little bit further and see if we can't figure out what happened. Looks like Brian Rose checked up a little bit. Jordan Blair didn't expect it and got into the 3 machine, and everybody behind him was just along for the ride. That's what's going to bring out this caution. 3 cautions. No cautions in the first 55 laps. Had 3 cautions in 3 attempts at restarts. So, not looking too good here. Like I said earlier, IRP, tough racetrack. Definitely a tight racetrack. We talked about earlier, a lot of people try not to run over each other. Try to be patient. Try to, be there at the end. So definitely going to be interesting to say the least. 30 laps to go. 70 laps complete. Your top 5 right now. See my on your screen. Blake Throneberg, Dalton Ledbetter, Buddy Isles, Austin Bird, Cody Pace. Your top 5. Race summary so far. 4 cautions, 16 caution laps, 1 lead change, 31 laps to go. Laps led. The 22 of Blake Throneberg led 40. Has led 43 laps, and Ross Dalton has led the other 27 laps here at IRP. We're still under. Still got the lights here on the pace car here at IRP. So it looks like we may be coming to the one to go this time. Not too sure. Pace car lights are off here. Blake Throneberg, Dalton Ledbetter are going to try to lead them back into the restart zone here. See if we can try it again. Coming through 3 and 4, working there in the top of the track. Coming into the Pitwall Podcast restart zone. And Blake Throneberg, green flag. Comes Austin Bird trying and thinking about putting a 3 wide with him and with Cody Pace on the bottom, him on the outside, and Buddy Isles in the middle, but not going to happen here. As we see back to the front, Dalton Ledbetter trying to get back to the back bumper. That number 22 team setup shotgun machine. Here comes the 32 machine. Back down the bottom. Back here in the back there, you got Brian Rosen, Ryan Awakening, Jeffrey Johnson. Back here battle. Jeffrey Johnson going to get the wall. Brian Rosen the wall. Through turn 3 and 4. Oh! Speedy Bird are going to wreck down the front stretch. And that is going to break out another caution. Let's go back and see what happened there. There we go. Gordon Blair's to the inside. Looks like Speedy Bird is going to get a little loose. Austin Bird with another big hit by somebody. Let's see if we can figure it out. Here comes Ethan Johnson. So, 76 laps of 100. Complete. Still all Blake Throneberg. You got to begin to wonder, does anybody have anything for him? Ever since he took the lead, he has not looked back yet. So, got to begin to wonder, who's going to get to it? Who's got something for the number 22 machine of Blake Throneberg? So far, still all Blake Throneberg. Lights are out on the iRacing pace truck, and the Throneberg is going to elect to choose to the bottom. 78 of 100. Remember, caution laps do count. Blake Thornburg, Dalton Ledbetter once again going to bring them into the Geico restart zone. Or not the Geico restart zone, excuse me, the Pitwall podcast restart zone. Been watching too much NASCAR today, race fans. Started with 11. We got 10 cars left in the race, and we are back underway here for the Sensor Racing Development 100 here at IRP. Here comes Ledbetter. Ledbetter with Cody Pace at the bottom. Here comes the 32 to the inside. Off the corner. Oh, big slip there by the number 11, Buddy Allen. Top three right there together. As we look back here in the back, you got Jordan Blair. Jordan Blair to the inside of Brian Rose. That is for the, 7th position. Jordan Blair with some heavy front end damage there on that number 19 machine. Started out as probably one of the most nice looking cars of the racetrack and has been destroyed a couple times. As we see Ledbetter trying to go to the inside of the 22. This is a battle for your race lead. 20 laps to go here at Lucas Oil, whatever you call this place, Raceway Park. Couldn't get it out there, so we're just going to go with it. Ledbetter on the back bumper, the 22. Pace on the back bumper, the 32. And Jeremy Beecham is around once again. See what happened to him. Looks like he just drove off into the corner, got loose off of turn number 2. No, he's going to save it. Off into 3. Looks like he tried to check up from hitting Ethan and got bumped by the 19. Not sure though. Ooh, big wreck by the 3 car. Big hit by that number 3 car. And that's what brightens out the next caution of the night. Back under caution once again here with 18 laps to go, coming to 17 to go. Got to begin to wonder what's going through Blake Thornburg's mind. Got to begin to think. You know, he knows Dalton Ledbetter and Cody Pace are fast. He knows they're right there on his back bumper. But he's also got to remember, hey, I still got to save my stuff. I still got to, bite my time. I still got a long ways to go. It's going to be, probably 14, 15 laps to go when we come back green. So definitely got to, still play time here because, it's still a long race. Anybody could win. I mean, the top 3 are on top of each other. Blake Thornburg looking for 4 wins in a row. Dalton Ledbetter looking for his first win of the Pitwall Podcast Stock Car Tour, and so is Cody Pace. So a lot of these guys still looking for their very first win. So you got to begin to wonder, are they going to be aggressive? So definitely going to be interesting. As we're one to go here. 1 lap to go till green. Be 15 laps to go when we take the green flag. 15 to go. Blake Thornburg on the bottom. Dalton Ledbetter on the outside in the 32. Cody Pace in the 84. Buddy Isles in the 11th. Jeffrey Johnson in 5th. 27. Great job by the Jeffrey Johnson machine to come back from 2 laps down to be on the lead lap and running in the top 5. Off of turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Blake Thornburg, going to lead the field back into the Pitwall Podcast restart zone for 15 more laps here at IRP. And we are back underway here at IRP. Great start by everybody there. Dalton Ledbetter trying to look to the bottom. Here comes the 84, Cody Pace. Cody Pace down to the bottom. Off of turn number 2. Here comes the 84 machine. Cody Pace not going to have it. Here comes Buddy Isles. Buddy Isles back to the outside of the number 84. Buddy Isles in the number 11 on the outside, trying to run the outside line, trying to make it work. But 84, Cody Pace going to try to drive it off in there. Here comes the 11. Back to the outside. This is a battle for third you're watching. Here comes the 84 trying to get to the bottom. Buddy Isles on the outside trying to get around him. This is the highest Buddy Isles has been all day long. Up in the top 3. Buddy Isles, no laps led. Highest second, lowest 10th. Started 5th. Stint of 23 laps. He's gained 1 position. Excuse me, that was Cody Pace. Trying to fight off the number 11, trying to get back to him. But meanwhile, up front, here comes Dalton Ledbetter, trying to get to the back bumper of the 22 machine. Down the back straightaway. Buddy Isles and Pace back here battling for third, still side by side. Next time by, 10 to go here at IRP. Side by side, door handle to door handle almost. Down the back straightaway into 3. 84 of Cody Pace. And we're back under caution. Not sure who that was. We're going to take a quick look real fast. Not sure if that was Beauchamp. Or Beecham, excuse me. No, Brian Rose is who it looks to be. Down the back straightaway, looks like him and Ethan Johnson might have got it together. And they did. Big lick there for the number 3 machine of Brian Rose to bring out our next caution. Looks like Brian Rose is done for the day. Not sure. He's not on track. Looks like Austin Speedy Bird is also out of the race for today. Going to be restart with about 5, 6, 7 laps to go, somewhere along in there. Still anybody's race. Lights are out on the iRacing pace car. Going to be 6 laps to go here at IRP for the Setzer Racing and Development 100. Blake Thronberg going to lead them into the Pitwall Podcast Restart Zone, and we are back underway here at IRP. 7 laps to go here. 6 to go, excuse me. And Dalton Ledbetter is all over the back bumper of that number 22 machine, down the backstretch. As we go on the drone cam here, you can see your top 5 right there all together. Buddy Isles trying to get to him. Here comes Cody Pace trying to get on the back bumper of the number 32. 5 laps to go here, IRP. The 32 of Dalton Ledbetter trying to get to the inside of 22. Does anybody have anything for him? Down the front stretch. Into 1 and 2. 4 to go. Here comes the 32 machine. Back to the inside through 3 and 4 off of turn number 4. Down the front stretch. 3 laps to go here at IRP. Buddy Isles is in the wall. Jordan's right there behind him. It's a 3-car battle for your race lead. Blake Thornburg in the 22 out front. Dalton Ledbetter in second. Cody Pace in third. Here comes Dalton Ledbetter. Dalton Ledbetter to the bottom. Down the front straightaway, 2 to go. This time by Barney the iRacing flagman shows the field. Next time by will be white flag for Blake Thornburg. Can Gary Ledbetter get to the back bumper? Can Cody Pace get around Ledbetter to get to Blake Thornburg? We're going to see. Ledbetter's going to drive it off in there. Off of turn number 4. White flag in the air. One more time around this joint here at IRP. Off the backstretch. Down the backstretch. Can Dalton Ledbetter get to him? Dalton Ledbetter going to throw it in there. He's not going to do it though. And off of turn number 4, your Setzer Racing and Development winner is going to be Blake Thornburg. What a race, ladies and gentlemen, there that was today. Blake Thornburg is going to be your race winner here for the Setzer Racing and Development 100. What a race that was, ladies and gentlemen, here at IRP. And today's winning moment is sponsored by Hudson Auto Works for all your auto detailing and mechanical needs. Make sure you go to Goldsboro, North Carolina, and go over to Hudson Auto Works and check them out for everything you need. Congratulations once again to Blake Thornburg. We're going to show you your results here in just a second, and then we're going to take a quick commercial break. Blake Thornburg comes home first. Gary Ledbetter second. Cody Pace comes home third. Jordan Blair fourth. Buddy Oz fifth. Jeffrey Johnson sixth. Ryan Nowicki comes home seventh. Jeremy Beauchamp eighth. Brian Rose ninth. Austin Bird comes home 10th. And Ross Boo Dalton, 36 laps down, comes home in 11th. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back here at IRP, we're going to get your top 3 in the booth for a word. Don't go anywhere. We'll have it, your top 3 when we come back.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic, real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Hudson Auto Works is conveniently located off of Highway 29, 812 Post Street, Greensboro, North Carolina. Our beautiful 15,000 square feet facility is home to 21 highly trained professionals offering used car sales, collision repair, automotive detailing, and the best customer service you won't find anywhere else. Visit us at www.hudsonautoworks.com or call us at 336-772-0685.
At East Coast Wings and Grill. Enjoy 75 tasty flavors of buffalo wings, fresh salads, burgers, and a variety of delicious dishes. Experience a family-friendly atmosphere you can't get anywhere else. Fresh, family, fun.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at IRP after an extended commercial break. Hope everybody had enjoyed the race, had a great time, enjoyed it. I know myself, I enjoyed it. We have walked down here to the number 84 of Cody Pace. Cody, very eventful race. First 50 laps, 55 laps was, green flag to green flag, as far as, racing wise, no cautions. And then it's almost like a switch flipped off and all heck broke loose. And it was like we couldn't get, a good green flag run. Kind of walk me through, the start of the first 50 laps for you.
Yeah, the first 50 laps was good. Just kind of took my time there. But at the same time, tried to maintain track position. Yeah, I don't know. Just pretty much tried to stay right there with the leaders for the most part and then save my stuff up. But yeah, when that caution came out, it's like everything just came undone. I hate that I got in a Ross there.
Yeah, kind of, I was watching there. I'm not sure what happened up here from the booth. It kind of looked like just a racing incident. Maybe Ross tried to put in a hole that was too, not big enough for a car. Or I'm not sure if you got loose. Kind of walk me through what happened there from your perspective.
Yeah, we went off the restart, and I was just trying to maintain that outside, keep it rolling, and he was trying to sit there and do what he was supposed to do and, keep me up the track. But went down the backstretch, we were pretty close, and I sailed it off into one, and I seen him start inching up, so I kind of tried to move up a little bit, not too much though, and it just made contact.
I got you. Well, anybody, friends, family, sponsor-wise you want to thank?
Just want to thank Dave Bishner for letting me hop in here and help him get some points.
All righty. Well, congratulations on your third place finish. And hopefully we'll see you around more often.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All righty. We're going to walk down here to the number 32 machine of Dalton Ledbetter. Get a word with the second place finisher, Mr. Dalton Ledbetter. Dalton, qualified on the pole, man. First pole of the season. Congratulations on that to start off with. Man, kind of walk me through your first 50 laps. Like I was just telling and talking to Pace, run first 50 laps clean, and then it was like a switch went off in everybody's head, and we couldn't run 10 laps without a caution.
Yeah, the first 50, I kind of just took my time. I knew the leaders they were pushing it pretty hard, and I just didn't want to go a lap down. I mean, I was running a second off the pace, and then at the halfway break, I kind of went all I had, and you ain't going to beat nobody like that with 10-lap shootouts on this track. It's just too hard to pass.
Right, and walk me through, kind of what your idea there at the end. I know you were trying to get around Blake to try to win the race. Tell these race fans a little bit how the struggle is passing-wise with these cars here at this, racetrack. We know we see a lot of the NASCAR go here. Kind of give them your thoughts and your differences on these cars racing here.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to pass on the bottom. I mean, definitely right there on that black line is the fastest line. But if someone's right there above you, pinching you down, and you don't want to wreck them, you ain't never gonna pass them. I mean, of course I could have ran him dirty and definitely could have won, but I ain't gonna be like that.
Alrighty, well, any family, friends, sponsors you want to thank that got you here for second place?
I ain't really got any sponsors, buddy.
Alrighty, well, that's a word with your second place finisher here out of, I believe it's Lexington, North Carolina. Driving the number 32, it's Dalton Ledbetter. Congratulations on second place, and hope to see you next week at North Wilkesboro.
Thank you, buddy.
Alrighty, we're going to move on down here and get a word with our race winner here, Mr. Blake Thurnberg. He led 73 laps today, man. Gained 2 spots. Highest was first, lowest was third. Started third. Blake, I'll ask you the same question I asked everybody else. Man, first 50 laps was, great racing, green to green. And then after that halfway break, it's like a switch flipped off, and we couldn't run 10 or 15 laps green.
Yeah, I just think when it gets to the end of the race, everybody's pushing to get ahead to get the next spot, and Sometimes, especially on this track, you're already on the edge and push a little too hard or hit somebody in the wrong spot, it just spins them out. And then, like you said, it's unlucky that what happened to Ross and Cody right there. I feel like it was going to be a good race if it came to an end and stayed like that.
You know, I know you were in front of them, but it kind of walked me through what your perspective of that incident between Ross and Cody was. Looked like to me good hard racing, and just kind of, you know, somebody may have pushed it a little too hard. Kind of give me your perspective.
Man, it's kind of hard because I really wasn't looking out the back. I was trying to look out front and try to stay out that wall, come out, 1 and 2. But maybe I think no Ross was hugging that white line. I mean, we ran side by side for 7 or 8 laps, and I know he's probably holding his line back there. And to be honest with you, I really don't want to say anybody. I think it was just a racing deal. Don't want to say it's anybody's fault, but very could the way it looked like it maybe Cody maybe came down on him. Probably got this real bad net code once the left front and the right rear. You could be off of them and still get you locked on, and then it just kind of went from there and collected the field. It's unfortunate because I feel like Ross probably had the best car there.
Well, man, this is 4 races in a row, man. Going into North Wilkesboro. North Wilkesboro, not a track anybody really likes. Not sure if you like it too much, but, going 4 races and winning, are we going to see you try to take an EOL and come from the back next week?
I don't know, man. It's a good chance. I know these guys. I mean, I'm just pure luck is 1-4 with the talent we have in this league, and especially the guys that run up front. And man, even the guys that run the pack, they're still just had some unfortunate breaks, got into some cautions. Very lucky to win 4 in a row, and I don't know, man. I don't know if I can take an EOL and catch back up to some of these guys, but we'll see. I got a feeling some guys are probably going to try to rough me up a little bit. It's all good, fun racing. Just want to put on a good show for you guys and the people watching.
Alrighty, well, anybody want to thank friends, family, sponsor-wise?
Yeah, I met upstairs. Zane Setup Shop, TNT Racing. You for broadcasting Elevated TV. Ross for putting us on Pitwall Podcast, and everybody that sponsors this thing and keeps it going, all the admin, all that. And, looking forward to seeing you next week, bud.
Alrighty, well, that's a word there with your winner tonight here. Blake Thronberg, driver the number 22 D&T Racing Team Zeems Setup Shop number machine. Congratulations to him, and hope to see you next week at North Wilkesboro.
Yes, sir. Thank you, bud.
Alrighty. Well, here we are. We're back once again. Great race. Awesome race. Couldn't ask for no better. The last little laps were caution filled, but, it's racing. If you go to a racetrack and you don't see cautions, what are you there for? The cautions, bunch everybody back up, put a show on for you guys. To me, I like cautions. I don't want to see 30 cautions, but I don't want to see, at least want to see 1 caution. To me, cautions are a big deal. Great win by Blake Thronberg. Congratulations to Ledbetter. Congratulations to Pace. Congratulations to each and every one of these drivers that come and participated. Congratulations to each one of these drivers that put on a show for you guys here on Elevated Television. I hope I done a good job. I will not be here next week, next Sunday night at North Wilkesboro. So I hope if we do have a broadcast that they put on a show for you guys just like I try to do each and every week here myself. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Awesome race. We'll give you a little bit of the race summary here. 7 cautions, 28 caution laps, 1 lead change out of 100 laps. Definitely a pretty good race here at IRP. These guys will be in action next week, next Sunday night. Same time, same place here on Elevated Television. 125 laps at North Wilkesboro. Make sure you come back, hang out, and tune in and enjoy the races. These guys do their best to put on a show for you guys, and I do a best and everybody that works for Elevated Television. We try to do our best to put on a show for you. For everybody at home watching, all you race fans, for myself here in the broadcast booth, Cody Deemers, a.k.a. Rooster, I hope each and every one of you have a great rest of your Sunday night. I hope each and every one of you have a great week. And I will see y'all in 3 weeks, the 24th, for the next race, as I will not be here this week or next week and the week before. So other than that, everybody have a good week.